Nation pays tributes to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his 65th death anniversary. Russian President Vladimir Putin arrives in New Delhi for India-Russia annual summit. In Parliament, Union Home Minister gives statements on Nagaland firing incident. Nagaland Chief Minister appeals for peace. Ex-NDFB cadres received over 4 lakh rupees as rehabilitation package. And in cricket, India wins the Mumbai Test to seal the series against New Zealand. Good evening, viewers, and a warm welcome to Northeast News. I'm Changamla Thumra, and now the stories in detail. Marking the 65th death anniversary of Bharat Ratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the nation paid tributes on MAHAPARINIRVAN DIWAS today. A number of functions were organized all over the country to highlight the contribution of Dr. Ambedkar in nation building. Meanwhile, President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with other political leaders, paid floral tributes to the architect of the Constitution at his statue in the Parliament House complex in New Delhi. Following suit, in Sikkim too, the MAHAPARINIRVAN DIWAS of Bharat Ratna Babasaheb Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar was observed today at the Legislative Assembly premises in the capital city as a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang paid floral tributes to the statue of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar while prayers were recited by Buddhist monks on the occasion.
Today, the 6th December is the day on which the Bharat Ratna Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, the father of the Constitution, expired. So we are on this occasion, we are paying tribute to the father of the Constitution of India, and in Sikkim, the government of Sikkim has convened this program in which the Honorable Chief Minister and the entire government functionaries, the Honorable Ministers, the Honorable MLAs and all the head of departments have come and paid tribute and floral tribute to the statue of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. So today we are here, and this program is
the 21st Indo-Russia annual summit has begun in New Delhi today. Russian President Vladimir Putin has arrived in New Delhi this evening for the summit. Putin met Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the Hyderabad House and held the initial discussions. Modi said that Indo-Russian relationship has been constant despite many changes in the global arena in the last few years. Meanwhile, President Putin said that both the countries have strong cooperations in technologies. Putin also expressed his hope that the interrelated business and investments will witness manifold benefits in the coming years. Earlier in the day, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar participated in the first ever India-Russia 2+2 ministerial dialogue.
आज हमारे विदेश एवं रक्षा मंत्रियों के बीच 2+2 डायलॉग की पहली बैठक हुई। इससे हमारे व्यवहारिक सहयोग को बढ़ाने का एक नया मैकेनिज्म शुरू हुआ है।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah gave statements regarding the firing incident in Nagaland in both the Houses of Parliament today. He said a special investigation team, SIT, has been constituted to look into the incident. In a statement made in Lok Sabha, he said the SIT will submit its report in a month and assured that all actions would be taken to ensure that such incidents do not recur in future. Shah said the government regrets the unfortunate incident and expressed deepest condolences to the families of those who have lost their lives to the firing. Meanwhile, Amit Shah said the government is keeping a close watch on the evolving situation in the region and necessary measures are being taken to ensure peace and tranquility.
सेना की टुकड़ी को घेर लिया, 2 वाहनों को जला दिया और उन पर हमला किया। इसके परिणाम स्वरूप सुरक्षा बल के एक जवान की मृत्यु हो गई तथा कई अन्य जवान घायल हो गए। अपनी सुरक्षा में तथा भीड़ को तितर-बितर करने के लिए सुरक्षा बलों को गोली चलानी पड़ी, जिससे 7 और नागरिकों की मृत्यु हो गई तथा कुछ अन्य घायल हुए। स्थानीय प्रशासन और पुलिस ने स्थिति को सामान्य करने के प्रयास किए हैं। अभी स्थिति तनावपूर्ण लेकिन नियंत्रण में बनी हुई।
In Nagaland today, people gathered at the helipad ground of Mon district to pay tributes to the deceased in Saturday's firing incident. People were also seen carrying out siren protest regarding the incident. Addressing the gathering, Chief Minister Nifurio appealed to the people to stay calm. Meanwhile, Naga Students Federation NSF called for a 6-hour total shutdown in all Naga inhabited areas from 6 to 12 noon today.
SPA तो ये जो हम लोग भी हमेशा गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया से पूछता है कि ये रिमूव करो, इसलिए हम हिंदुस्तान है बिगेस्ट डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री इन द वर्ल्ड एंड दिस इज अ ड्रैकोनियन लॉ, सो इट शुड बी रिमूव फ्रॉम आवर कंट्री. देयर कैन बी मेनी लॉज व्हिच कैन हैंडल, बट दिस इज ब्लैकन द इमेज ऑफ आवर कंट्री. दैट इज माय.
India marks 50 years of recognizing an independent and sovereign Bangladesh today. In a tweet, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that India and Bangladesh are commemorating Maitri Diwas, which marks the occasion. Modi also expressed his eagerness to continue working with his Bangladesh counterpart Sheikh Hasina to further expand and deepen bilateral ties. Likewise, Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb also took to his Twitter handle and said that India played an important role in the liberation of Bangladesh and that he wished for many more years of positive relations between both the countries. We'll take a short break now. We'll be back with more news. Stay with us.
सर, आपका KYC अपडेट करना है, नहीं तो अकाउंट और ATM कार्ड ब्लॉक हो जाएगा.
सावधान सावधान.
2.5 करोड़ का इनाम मुझे. देखिए, अनजाने कॉल्स, फर्जी ईमेल्स, लिंक्स और जाली ऐप से अपना पिन, OTP, पासवर्ड कभी भी किसी के साथ शेयर न करें. आप रहेंगे सावधान तो नहीं होगा नुकसान. RBI कहता है, जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए.
Welcome back. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma today participated in the ceremonial handing over of 4 lakh rupees as rehabilitation package to the surrendered cadres of the now defunct National Democratic Front of Bodoland (NDFB) at Bodofa Cultural Complex in Kokrajhar. Altogether, 1,669 cadres, including 1,122 from Kokrajhar, 513 from Chirang district and 34 from Gwalpara district, were handed over checks for effective rehabilitation. With this, a total of 4,203 former NDFB cadres have been rehabilitated so far. Meanwhile, Sharma stated that the government is duty-bound for proper implementation of the Bodo Accord in letter and spirit.
আৰু আজি আমি 2 দিনে NDFB যিসকল সদস্য ৰাষ্ট্ৰ জীৱনৰ মূল খুঁটিলৈ উভতি আহিছিল তেওঁলোকক আমি ৰিহেবিলিটেশ্যন গ্ৰান্ট ডিস্ট্ৰিবিউট কৰিলো. লগে লগে বড়ো চুক্তি ৰূপায়ণৰ এটা দফা সুন্দৰভাৱে আমি ৰূপায়ণ কৰাৰ বাবে আমি সক্ষম হলো. অনাগত দিনতো বড়ো চুক্তিৰ বাকি দফাবিলাক ৰূপায়ণৰ বাবে আমাৰ চেষ্টা আমি অব্যাহত ৰাখিম.
Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today attended the state-level conference on interfaith dialogue under the topic of the need of the global society today in Imphal. Taking to his Twitter handle, Singh urged everyone in the state to promote social equality among different communities for a peaceful and united Manipur. And in cricket, India won the second test against New Zealand by 372 runs in Mumbai. With this win, India has won the 2-test series. New Zealand added 27 runs today with the loss of remaining 5 wickets. Earlier, India had declared their second innings at 276 for 7. Meanwhile, chasing a victory target of 540 runs set by India, New Zealand lost half of their wickets, scoring only 140 runs in their second innings, where stumps were drawn for the day yesterday. Assam government issued new SOPs for international travelers following the spread of the Omicron variant in the country. The new SOPs issued last night make it mandatory for international travelers to do the RT-PCR test on arrival at airport. The order also said that those who plan to stay in the state have to undergo mandatory quarantine at home for 7 days. If any of the traveler is found positive, he or she will have to abide by the state government protocol, and the samples will also be sent to laboratories for genome sequencing to determine the COVID variant. And finally, to end the news, the main points once again. Nation pays tributes to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his 65th death anniversary. Russian President Vladimir Putin arrives in New Delhi for India-Russia annual summit. In Parliament, Union Home Minister gives statements on Nagaland firing incident. Nagaland Chief Minister appeals for peace. Ex-NDFB cadres receive over 4 lakh rupees as rehabilitation package. And in cricket, India wins the Mumbai Test to seal the series against New Zealand. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.